นางสาวปทุมนิตชินพัฒน์สกุลนะคะจากโรงเรียนภูเก็ตวิทยาลัยสำนักงานเขตพื้นที่การศึกษามัธยมศึกษาพังงาภูเก็ตระนองค่ะเรียนเชิญค่ะ
Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests and my fellow citizens, my name is Pathumnit Chinapasakun. I am from Phuket Vichayalai School. Today, I stand before you not just as a student or speaker. I stand before you as a citizen burdened with truth. But first, let me ask you something. What would you do if the people who meant to protect you were the very reason you died? Corruption. It doesn't only steal money, it steals hospital from the sick, school from children, justice from the innocent, opportunities from those who deserve, and hope from all of us. Corruption is a silent killer. It doesn't pull a trigger, but it kills just the same, illegally, slowly, painfully. In 2024, Thailand was ranked 107th on the Corruption Perception Index by Transparency International. 107th. That's not just number, it's a mirror reflecting a system where bribes are expected, truth is optional, and lives are disposable. And if you think I'm being dramatic, let me remind you something that we all witnessed. Months ago, in the heart of Bangkok, a 33-story building collapsed to dust during an earthquake. But it wasn't just any building. That building was the Office of Auditor General, the very institution that meant to fight corruption. How ironic and how tragic. Substandard material, stolen budgets, and the result, nearly 100 innocent lives lost. Father of someone, mother of someone, and children of someone, all gone. But not because of the nature, but because someone chose money over morality, greed over lives. And what remained wasn't just debris. It was distrust, scattered like broken glass. It was fate in the system, buried beneath concrete and lies. It was fear, the realization that those meant to protect us may be the one who betrayed us. And you knew this. You saw it on the news and then you whisper, oh, that's terrible. And then you scrolled away. You forgot. Yesterday, did you think about them? Or this morning, did you remember the name? And I assume you didn't. Because we've all normalized corruption. We accepted it. Call it that culture. Label is that how things are. And in doing so, we've allowed it to grow, like a disease we deny to cure. But let me tell you the truth. When you do nothing, you're part of the problem. Your silence is consent. Your inaction is approval. Your indifference is few. People search for power, for wealth, and for status, and they climb the ladders that made out of light and step on the backs of the honest. And in that climb, they forget one thing: humanity. The poor get poorer, the rich get richer. Family fight to survive, but the powerful die in excess. So what can we do? We begin with ourselves, refuse to pay bribe, report the wrongdoing, and most importantly, we speak. We speak even when our voices shake. And if you think one voice doesn't matter, let me prove you wrong. One flame so small can light a dark room. But what if we lit more? What if we inspire others, taught others, and ignited others? There's no longer just a flame, it's a fire. A fire that burned corruption to the ground. And the young, the youth, the future of our country, they are the wood for the fire. Strong, capable, and full of potential. But the wood alone is not enough. And it's a spark of courage, a spark of conscience. That moment when the students say, no, I want sheets, I want to succeed in integrity. That moment when the workers say, no, I won't fake that report, I value honesty. That moment when a citizen say, no, I won't stay silent, I believe in justice. And those sparks, they matter. Because fire begins with spark, and revolution begins with whispers. So let me be clear. Educating your mind is not enough. You must ignite your conscience. Responsibility is not passive. It's not a label we wear, but it's a choice we make. A daily decision to act with integrity, speak with courage, and live with principle. A responsible citizen is not someone who obeys laws and pays taxes. A responsible citizen is someone who cares deeply, constantly about the people, the future, and the country. Let us raise children who are full of fire of righteousness. Let us be the citizen who do not just live in this country, but fights for it. So I say this to you. Keep your lights on, no matter how small it seems. Because in the darkness, even the smallest light is hope. And before I leave, let me ask you one final question. When your grandchildren ask you, oh, what did you do when corruption was destroying your lives? What will you say? Will you say that you looked away? Or will you say, I lit a fire? Thank you.
ขอเสียงปรบมือดังๆนะคะให้กับนางสาวปทุมนิดนะคะชินภัสสกุลค่ะจากโรงเรียนภูเก็ตวิทยาลัยนะคะหนึ่งเสียงเล็กๆนะคะเปรียบเสมือน a small light ที่อยู่ใน darkness นะคะจะช่วยจากเฟลมเล็กๆนะคะจะเป็น fire become fire to burn the corruption นะคะเราก็